Time to get ready for the Larry and Needles Show. Okay, here we are, everybody. Welcome to the Larry and Needles Show. I'm Larry.
And I'm Needles.
All right, it's fucking great to be alive today.
Yeah, you want? Okay, so should we talk about how you finally got to assault a woman at Krav Maga? I mean, and you really did assault her too, because what did the teacher? Okay, so we were doing these train where you basically you squat, and then you have an attacker behind you with a pad. So you're squatting, and you don't know when the guy's going to push you. So Kiki and I were doing ours, and Larry and what was her name?
No, I thought it was Dave. Kiki wasn't there.
Oh, it was Dave. Yeah. Sorry.
Numbers, man.
I forgot the numbers guy. He wasn't at class yesterday. I think
he wasn't.
I think he's gearing up for the, you know what I mean, for the Civil War.
He probably had a report to Israel.
Go back to the motherland.
You know, those fuckers are in. Oh no, he's too old. He's too old.
I think he's worth more here.
Yeah, but he's 2 years older than me, though. I think they got to stay legit until they're 40.
I mean, I think you have to be in some sort of physical condition.
You'd even be too old.
But some sort of physical condition. All right,
so they got to stay, you know, ready to go, I think.
Once you're in, you're not, you know, you're in for life. So whatever. Okay, so you distracted me from my story. But yeah, so this woman who doesn't weigh, she probably weighs like 90 pounds.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, and she's like skin and bones.
Yeah.
And we're doing like these squats, and then we'll do squats. We face away from the attacker.
She's a flexible bitch, though. I'll tell you.
I know. I saw. And you hit him with the pad. And what did the Sonny tell you?
So here's what was happening. She's doing the squats in front of me, and she's sticking out her ass, and I'm hitting her in the ass.
When you're supposed to be hitting her in the back.
Knocking her forward. Well, I didn't know that.
What do you mean you didn't know that?
Well, her ass was
the
closest.
Smile on your face right now. I mean, the proclivities you have as a sexual deviant.
Her ass was the closest thing.
I mean, you can't just assault women in our class, especially.
And Sonny's like, "Hey, Larry, a little higher." And I'm like, "Huh?" And I do it a couple more times. He's like, "Hey, you got to hit her higher." Oh, I get it. I said to him.
We're literally 4 feet away from you, and you didn't even look over at us. That's how high you are. You're like in your own little world. Assaulting women in our Krav Maga class. This is a new low, Larry.
So then I started, like, where were you? Where was Dave hitting you?
In the back.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
The back and the lower back. Try to push you forward. Okay. Not try to have sex with you with a pad. Living vicariously through this pad.
Oh, man.
That's all right, though. You didn't get beat down this time. But
yeah.
I think you have a penchant for this, I have a feeling.
If anyone knows Kung Fu, it's this bitch.
Kung Fu?
Yeah.
She's Japanese.
What the fuck? Isn't that
Kung Fu's got like sumo and shit, or like ninjas, I think. I don't think Chinese people, that's karate.
Well, Japanese. What was Bruce Lee?
I don't know, man.
He was fucking Japanese.
Was he?
I think so.
Now you're saying you think so you don't.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm asking you.
I just told you I didn't know. I'll look it up really quick.
Because those guys, you know, they have different forms of martial arts and shit. And even though she weighs 86 pounds, she might fucking.
She got hit by a car too. That's the best. We talked about that last week. It's very how nonchalant she was. Like, I got hit by a car, and you're like, did your Krav Maga help?
And she said, yeah.
Yeah, what are you, fighting a car lady?
Well, no, she was able to jump on top of the hood in...
Hong Kong.
Okay. That's China, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, whatever. But, yeah, no, it's very funny. Yeah, no, so you finally got to assault a lady. It was so funny that he wouldn't let you touch Svetlana. But he had no problems with you fighting. I know. Well, he finally found a worthy opponent.
Yeah.
She, all 90 pounds worth, could kick your ass.
Well, another thing is you know, she's a little older and less of a chance of her saying, he blah, 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 or something, you know.
Why is that? Well, older women can't get sexually assaulted?
No, they can. But here's the thing. There's more, the younger generation already has it in their head that, hey, I can cash in on fucking making up some bullshit.
Larry, your socks,
they're
literally,
quicker to do that.
the elastic around your socks, it's non-existent. Your socks hang down, and you do this weird thing where you stretch them out. So they look like those, like a cup with something, like a big straw in the middle, just like sitting at the bottom of your ankle. It was funny. So I love saying that Master Nelson last night taught the class.
Oh yeah, how was he?
It was amazing. But he's like, "Where's Larry?"
Did you tell him I wanted to be there?
Which is even your real name, which is very funny.
Yeah. Did you tell him I really wanted to be there?
Well, we said that he's playing at a CBD farm, and man, I wish I could
Was
remember
he
the
laughing?
exact. Yeah, the exact. He's like, it doesn't surprise me. Or something. He just thinks you're a drug addict. And so, I mean, we went in there the first day, just reeked. We smoked a joint in the car. We clam baked and then went to class where there was like
in
young
a place
kids.
where not one person smokes.
Yeah, no, nobody smoked weed in that place.
Or anything.
No, probably not. Go in there, you smell like heaters and fucking.
They could
weed.
smell if you did a yard fire earlier in the day. I mean, these fuckers don't smoke anything.
That's all right, though. It's a good time. I don't like getting stoned before we go anymore, though.
Oh, man, I wanted to be there for him. That guy looks like the kind of guy that has already probably ripped a few people's throats out.
He's probably murdered somebody.
Yeah.
And he'll be nonchalant.
Behind, like, Last Call back in the day.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he was a bouncer, he said.
Oh, yeah, all right. Perfect
Karate
job.
I mean, come on. If you're going to kick some ass and be a bouncer, you might as well know karate.
Some drunk smarts off to you. Liver
it's
shot.
It's the best way to
fucking,
beat ass. Think about that.
Shot.
The guy was drunk and he came at me, so I kicked him in the throat.
Really hard.
You could really live your Roadhouse fantasies.
Yeah.
You're playing Patrick Swayze.
He kind of looks
night.
like him.
He kind of does.
Yeah. Now that you said that.
Now that I think about that. Hell yeah. He fucking, man, he worked the shit out of us last night.
Did he?
Oh, yeah. This guy, he's fucking.
Yeah, I wanted to be
The Taco
there.
Twins were like, do you
Oh,
teach
they were
another
probably
class?
like, fuck this shit, right?
Well, no, they wanted to stay in
Oh,
his
they were-
class. Yeah, whatever. Sonny's cool. So my fucking kid.
No, but not to cut you off from the
Even
story.
though you just did, but
I
that's
will.
fine.
Will
No,
remind you.
I'm
were gonna
joking.
say
No, I
about
know.
your kid. But the Taco Twins don't love the push-ups and all that shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a reason we call them the Taco Twins. They're not the skinny minis, right?
Right.
I mean, between the both of them, it's like they weigh as much as you and I.
Yeah, we got the
Easily.
Taco Twins and the chopstick.
That could be our next podcast. So my kid's in the phase now where he's into these nuts, and that's what she said. Even though he doesn't know what that's what she said means.
That's funny.
So
That's fucking hilarious.
the funniest part is that hey, where's that joint at?
Man,
The funniest part is
fishing it
that
out.
he doesn't know like how to use them.
Right.
So I'm like,
He's applying it wrong.
yeah, he's totally using the wrong vernacular associated with the these nuts joke, which
That's
makes
funny.
it even more funny.
Well, you know what? When we were hitting the golf balls, he did a couple to me that didn't make any sense
Yeah,
at all. And
that's
I
why
said, "Dude, it's not even funny." And he's just like, "So."
Yeah, that's why they're funny. Just like his dad, just laughing at his own shit.
Yeah. I go, they gotta make sense, bro.
He don't care. I mean, he pulled a, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm getting ready for dinner. He's like, these nuts. I'm like, that's hilarious. I like that. And so they'll just be like the random shit. And he's like, oh, you didn't score that goal because we're playing FIFA together. He's like, these nuts. I'm like, man, just keep on doing that. I'm like, this is gold. But his ma I talked to him today. And I'm like, have you ever learned any good these nuts jokes? He's like, oh, yeah, this and that. Says a couple. They're just horrible. I'm like, go up to your
Tell him,
mom.
did you see these?
That's what I said. I'm like, hey, mom, have you seen those CDs? And he's like, CDs nuts. And it was like a Benny Hill. Like you could hear her like get up and run around. She's chasing him. He's just like laughing while she's chasing him. She's like, what the fuck? And then that's what she said, or even better, because he has no
clue.
No inkling of what that's what she said means. So those are even better, because what do you do? It's just like these nuts. You know, what are you doing? I'm getting laundry out. That's what she said. I'm like, all right. I mean, these are just great, man. I'm like, keep them coming.
I like when he was acting up when we were having lunch in that bar, which is, appropriate to have your 9-year-old son in the bar and fucking.
It was a restaurant too.
It was a bar / restaurant.
Yeah, I mean, children were also there.
Yeah, they were, and he's he's acting wild and shit, and I go, oh my god, here comes a hot looking 9-year-old chick this way, and he like fucking got
Slammed the fuck up.
Yeah, and he looked, and I'm like, I got you, man.
Quit saying weird shit. No. Oh shoot. I think I hit that. No, it's just funny that I was thinking like
That's What She Said's are great, man.
Yeah, they are when they're used right, but when it's from a 9-year-old that doesn't know what's going on.
Ultimate best That's What She Said. My hair was really long and it was like 2 feet long. And I went to the barber and there was some chick my wife knew, and it was all women in there, and I just had her put it in 2 rubber bands on each side, like Frank Zappa style.
Oh, like pigtails?
Yeah, and just cut those off and give them to the cancer patients because my hair was real long and it was never
like
dyed.
Locks for Love and shit.
Yeah. And the girl that was cutting my hair said they usually want 12 inches, but they'll take 6. And I go, that's what she said. And the whole fucking place filled with ladies just died laughing because
look at you, Larry.
Yeah, it was a perfect fucking That's What She Said. But they usually want 12 inches, but they'll take 6.
Obviously, this is stuck in your craw for a while.
And I was just like, man, I never been set up. There was a lob. I hit that motherfucker out of the park, man.
Oh boy, fucking Mr. X sent me something.
Yeah. He sent me an interesting thing, and it was all about how
Edgar Casey or no?
No, not Edgar Casey.
I want to talk about that
interesting
too. I want to do some more information. Did you see fucking Biden took a picture with the guys from Delta Force and put all their faces on it?
Yes. What?
I mean, now you're giving up American soldiers' lives for a photo opportunity, and nobody thinks twice about it.
For a photo opportunity with the fake president of a guy that's playing Biden, and
we're already going to get deep into it already.
It's not even Biden.
Minutes in.
And this guy fucking...
Shit. I forgot my tinfoil hat.
He goes and puts their faces on the internet. These are secret fucking operatives.
They're Delta Force.
Yeah.
These guys are not supposed to be known.
You don't want to know their face. They don't want their faces known ever.
Yeah,
and this dummy fucking...
He's overseas in Israel showing up the position and the people that, if somebody... Yeah. It just shows...
It's remarkable.
Well, it just shows how
it really fucking
stupid that this administration is.
Yeah.
Like, a photo opportunity, that's how I look at it, is just worth more than American lives.
You think Bathhouse Barry would know better?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think he's, whatever. I don't know what he's running. Him and Big Mike, he got other things going on. But... they had the fucking, what do you call it? The Secret Service or somebody had to tell them to take it down. That's how stupid they are. Like, they couldn't realize that this is national security shit. And then they're just like, oops, our bad.
We got this top secret spy, and by the way, we're going to post his face on the presidential website.
You don't think that somebody already got a picture of it by the time they've, you know what I mean? Like, people are just
instantaneous screenshots by every operative in the fucking world.
So thanks to the Biden administration for a real huge fuck up.
For getting those guys killed.
For killing American civilians.
And they're going to get those guys. They're already fucking dead men walking because of that. Because of what he did.
There's some bad shit going on in the Middle East.
When they do, if God forbid, and I hope they don't, and let's say a prayer, dear God, put a hedge, please. First of all, dear God, thank you for everything. And
hey,
also,
Larry, come on, we're in the middle of a gig here.
Put a hedge of protection around these dudes that got exposed by this dummy, and
that's it.
Just so,
amen.
Amen. Through Christ our Lord.
Amble on,
Jesus,
man.
Thank you. Hey, fuck you, man. These guys
Christian of you after you pray. Let me tell you, Larry, you're just abiding by every rule, aren't you? But no, it's...
Because, these guys need a hedge of protection around them from the Lord now, because this guy exposed their face. Normally, they'd be able to walk right up on the guy and slit his throat. Now the guy knows what they look like.
Remember when Geraldo went and saw the troops and he gave up their location?
Yeah.
Was that Afghanistan?
I think so.
Maybe, I don't know the exact.
He would travel all around with the troops, so actually would travel with his brother.
And he actually gave up their location, and I read a story about this, that the guys were so pissed off because they knew about it, they were going to like meet him and shake his hands. They would take their hands, put it down the back of their pants through their ass crack, get all the way to their gooch, and then shake his hand. And he couldn't stop shaking everybody's hand. It would have looked bad if he did that.
Oh, man.
So he had like 1,000 soldiers' ass on his hand.
1,000 asshole smears.
Dirty desert assholes.
We wish you 1,000 asshole smears.
Crazy. But things aren't looking good in the Middle East, are they?
Nah, man. They never really do look that good in the Middle East. But now they're really fucking looking bad.
Let me tell you, we have destroyers out there. Now we're involved because we intercepted missiles.
Yeah.
And and another thing. What the fuck is up with...
We're involved anyway, man. We're fucking funding both sides, and we're taking fucking
we always fund our enemies.
Of everything.
Do we fund them enough until they become our enemy?
Yeah, we give them enough weapons until they turn on us with their own weapons.
Yeah, they just stockpile our shit and just use it against us when we can. Actually, they just hung a carrot out for us and we bid on it and we jumped right into the Middle East.
Well, no, it's all planned out ahead of time. They know this shit's going to happen.
I mean, the playbook will eventually come out in 20 or 30 years.
Maybe.
Hopefully Edward Henry can write a book about it now. Yeah. And kind of get intertwined.
I'm sure it's fucking... He's writing away, I'm sure, typing his ass
off.
Well,
there's not... I mean, it's not that difficult to find something to write about.
No. It is not.
Everybody saw what was going to happen.
But I want him to come out with another, 2-volume, 900 and something pages each motherfucking books. That's the shit.
The 9/11 one is good.
Yeah.
But so now we just jump into another war. This one is the outcome.
Jump in with both fucking feet. We
only have one foot because the other foot's
in the grave.
And then we're just pissing on the American people.
Yeah.
1 foot in Ukraine, 1 foot in Israel. I'm not political.
And those are all Biden and the rest of these crooked motherfucking politicians, Republican and Democrat included, where they just launder their money and it's their fucking corrupt, illegal playground in Ukraine and Israel and everything, know.
There's no oversight into how.
In Israel, we know that
What's that? What do we know, Larry? Tell me.
That the Mossad, nothing goes down without them knowing.
Yeah. The Mossad is...
So that's why I think this whole thing is kind of probably bullshit. And I'm not saying that people didn't get killed, because I know they kill people left, right, and center.
Yeah, they have no problem.
That's no problem.
We've talked about 2 incidents.
We know what they did on 9/11. We fucking all listened to that episode of the Larry and Needles. Of that Larry and Needles classic. Now watch this drive. And... So, they're doing the same fucking thing now. There's no way that they didn't know months in advance that this shit was going to go down all the way around.
Well,
all the way down probably to some news fucking casters.
Who profits from it, though? That's the thing I don't understand.
Well, they all do.
Well, somebody's going to, because you just don't go to war for no reason, right?
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't go to war for no reason.
I mean, it's usually religion.
Yeah.
That's the majority of what...
And basically, this is kind of that, in a way.
A fucking heater. I'm going to have a heater.
Isn't it?
What's that?
I didn't like this heater.
I know you're about to, though. I just saw that.
They're not actually... It is about religion, isn't it? I mean, they want to kill the Jews.
I was joking.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, well, they want their land. That's what they want.
Okay.
They think that's where...
It's a land grab.
It was doled out.
Slash fucking vendetta.
Well, it was doled out to the Palestinians and the Israelis, and they didn't want to sign. We talked about that, but it's not. You know what? What it is that place is we're going to get fucking killed because of this shit.
Well,
once we start killing enough people and start doing enough, I mean, we're already...
Also, there's 10 other things going on that everybody forgot about. That this is also distracting us from, everybody forgot about
Hunter Biden.
Yeah, he's getting let off and fucking nothing's going to happen to him. Everybody forgets about Ukraine. Everybody forgets about everything else. because the next distraction came along.
Yeah, it's the news cycle.
This one's
media.
really eating up the fucking time, man.
We need to eat up the time. This is fucking.
All they talk about
this is like
on the news is this.
This is a war, though.
Yeah,
like this is like a war. This ain't no fucking Ukraine-Russia conflict. People are hell-bent on destroying each other. And once we get involved, man, we just brought a whole new bag of people.
Yeah.
People do not like us.
Well, I think a lot of the...
For some reason, you know what the problem is? We're going to have to fucking pay for these idiots doing what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't tell you to fucking float a boat to the Middle East and start a conflict.
No, not at all. But we would have to pay for it anyway. For some reason, the United States feels compelled, no matter who's in a war... that whatever fucking jagoffs are fucked up, we have to step in and pay for everything all of a sudden. I mean, it's like, why in the fuck do we have to foot the bill for every fucking third world country and second world country?
Because it's humanitarian. It's an easy way to get rid of taxpayer money so then you could steal.
That's all it is, man. They launder it right back to these politicians.
I don't think they don't. It trickles everywhere.
They showed. I got a fucking thing. I'm going to text it to you. Mm-hmm. It's a list of the amounts of money that came back from Ukraine from this so-called fucking thing that's going on.
Yeah.
That came back to Biden, came back to Pelosi, came back to Schumer, came back to
listen, that doesn't shock me.
No, I know, but it's millions and millions
the government
and
people are
dollars,
taking kickbacks?
brother.
Holy shit.
No, but it's going directly to these people.
Okay, and what's the best way to do shit right in front of your face?
Dollars, but that's why the Ukraine thing can never end. That's why they're never going to stop sending money there, because they want to have the money sent right back to them. You know. Zelensky's taking his piece. And
what's the best way to get money? Get it sent to you. I mean, you don't want a guy in a fucking suitcase walking around with that. Cash is nothing anymore. You can do transactions.
Yeah, but it's not fucking right to take money that you're in charge of.
Come on, this isn't.
Spend it and get it back, knowing you're going to get it back,
yeah,
man.
But
That's fucking us over there.
This has been going on for fucking.
Dude, I understand that. I know that it's not a fucking new concept. I'm just saying that it's fucked, man.
There's no way to change it unless we disband our government and rebuild. Right?
Yeah. And that's a lot of fucking work.
Well, it's a lot of planning and the way that our country spies on us. It's very difficult to do anything in the dark. You got, everything's out in the fucking open.
Nothing good is done in the dark, man. Jesus held no secrets, man. If you didn't want to have something spread around the street, don't tell Jesus.
Don't tell Jesus. That guy's got a big mouth.
He's going to fucking
big
say.
Fucking mouth, man.
He'll
Shut
say,
up,
well,
Jesus,
if you wanted to keep it a
shit.
secret, why would you tell me then, you dummy? That's your own fault.
You think Jesus drinks too much and he's just out telling other people secrets? Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
he's you'll never believe that whore Melissa. She banged a black guy.
Oh, man.
No, she banged a Moor.
But here's the thing, though. He did it out of sheer honesty. Drunk at a wedding or straight as a fucking arrow.
Who?
Jesus. He could be sober as a judge, and he doesn't have to be at the bar drunk.
He could be fall down drunk still.
He'll still talk.
He'll still talk shit.
Yeah,
man. I don't trust this guy, Jesus, man.
Well, that's the thing, man. You shouldn't do. You can trust him if you're not doing shit that's not trustworthy.
I don't like this though, Jesus, because he knows everybody's secrets, doesn't he?
He does.
What a burden.
It is a burden.
I mean, who does he talk to? I feel bad for that guy. Jesus just dumping his shit on him.
He talks to God.
Huh?
He talks to God.
Oh, man, I don't think so. God's too busy for that bullshit.
No.
Yeah, he is. He's out playing golf or something. He doesn't want to hear other Jesus bullshit.
He's got time.
He's like, can you believe this? Mary Jo punched her mom in the mouth and then kicked the baby. Like,
why would God go golfing anyway? Every shot would be a fucking hole-in-one. He'd go to every golf course and golf in 18.
I don't know. I think Hell's golf course, he'd probably have a problem.
Huh. I don't know. I think he'd still probably do pretty damn good.
Well, hopefully, when you get there, you can play God. Oh, actually, no, don't you have to ascend up to God, Jesus, and then, I don't know how the fuck that works. How the fuck does that work, Larry? Is there like it's like Donkey
Here's how
Kong?
it works, brother.
I
There's
picture
no
like
way
Donkey
to God
Kong.
except through Jesus.
I picture like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
There's just like
You
gods
jump in
all the way at the
barrels
top.
and then
Oh, I don't know about barrels. I mean, we can use any sort of metaphor.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, if we're
flaming
using Donkey
skulls.
Kong, wouldn't it be barrels?
Oh, flaming crucifixes
Okay.
spinning at you. That'd be pretty cool. And then you got to jump over those. And then there's like boiling holy water that you have to dodge.
It drops on you.
Yeah, and then we'll say that it's a priest, so he's throwing like little kids at you to knock you off the ledge.
See, here's the thing, though. God doesn't need a priest.
Well, I mean, we could be anything, but I mean, yeah, he's throwing like little kids two at a time at you.
Yeah, no.
They're like clawing at you.
It's a dumb idea. You know, we forgot to do last. We did it once, and then we didn't do it again. Was the
Larry's Book of Fortune Cookie?
Larry's Fortune Cookie Corner?
So why don't you, if you're a new listener, tell them what you did, you psychopath.
I saved up like a couple years worth of Chinese food, and I had like a drawer.
The cookies, no, the
Chinese. Well, we went and had Chinese food a couple years, worth, and with other people.
You saved the fortune,
and I saved the fortune cookies out of every fucking fortune cookie, and I threw them in a.
Wait a minute! You saved the fortune cookie out of every fortune cookie.
I saved the fortune out of every cookie, and I threw them in the top drawer of my room. And then one day, it was just full with these fucking things. And I'm like, shit, I got to throw these things in the garbage, but they're so cool. So I wrote them all down.
I wish you would have told me, because I want to go over. I would like to review them before to take a look and kind of get where it's from. But that's fine. The etymology of it.
Okay, here's one that I got. This is to refresh. The last one was a drunk man says what a sober man is thinking.
Yeah, we went
over that one.
Yeah.
The next one after that says, they say you are stubborn. You call it persistence. That sounds something right from Confucius, man.
Even though it came from a paper and a cookie. Read it again.
They say you are stubborn. You call it persistence.
Huh.
Yeah. So, other people think you're stubborn.
But
and you think that you're persistent.
You're just going to repeat the fortune, aren't you?
Yeah.
Thanks, Larry, for that.
For those of you who don't know.
Tell me how that goes. So, is that go for like ladies or I don't know?
It just was, directed
they call
at
you
whoever
stubborn,
was
but
over.
you call it persistence.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
They're kind of fucking vague. Mm-hmm. They really are.
They're taking one vague negative meaning and turning it into one other vague positive meaning.
Yeah.
It's really a dumb one. Should we read another one? Because that one sucked.
That one wasn't that good.
All right.
Let's keep going.
We'll see what the next one
Very
was.
funny, though, that you still... I can't believe... I mean, and the funny thing is, it's in a kitty cat notebook.
This one's for my wife. This is for Mary specifically. A bargain is something you don't need at a price you can't resist. And she's like, this is so cheap. I'm like, yeah, but you know what? We don't need that fucking thing. I don't care if it was free. I don't want to bring that shit
Yeah, you're
home.
like, I can get one $10 hooker or 10 $1 hooker.
Yeah.
Like, what would you rather have?
10 $1 hookers.
Hell yeah. I mean...
Any dirtbag knows that answer. I learned that one early.
That was a good one, though. I mean...
Yeah.
Hold with your heart what you value. Money ain't worth shit.
No.
It really isn't. It doesn't make people happier. It doesn't. I mean, it does, but...
No, it doesn't. No, there's a lot of people that... You know what's funny, man?
Like, if your kid needed heart surgery and you raised the money for it, then, yeah.
I'll give you an
be happy for
example of
money.
someone who had a lot of money and they weren't happy at all.
You're going to talk about your first sugar daddy?
Everyone hated him. And then he gave up everything and had nothing, and he was as happy as a pig in shit.
Okay.
And that was Matthew from the Bible, one of the apostles.
I mean, this is a real heavy episode with the Lord.
Here's what happened, man. He was a tax collector. Everyone hated him. He really was hated in the whole... He was a Jew that worked for the Romans,
you didn't have to say it like that, Larry.
From other Jews. And so they hated him.
So much connotation.
And then Jesus told him, follow me. and he just gave up everything. He had a fucking beautiful house.
So
he
like
had
a
all
cult.
the money, and he joined, and he went and followed Jesus.
Yeah, like a cult.
Like a cult.
Like Heaven's Gate shit.
But not.
I mean, they didn't have to wear the same Nikes, or same sandals, maybe, but...
This guy had fucking...
And who wrote this?
It's the Bible, man.
And who wrote it?
This, probably...
Probably, I don't like
Matthew, Peter, John, they all wrote about this, man.
So all these guys with crazy white names living in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Simon.
I mean, yeah, Simon. Yeah, that's what you're going to get in the Middle East, right?
That was their names, dude.
Why are you getting so angry?
Maybe they
That wasn't their names, man.
Maybe they fucking pronounced them differently, but...
What do you mean they pronounce? How do you pronounce Matthew in Swahili or whatever?
I don't know.
Talking.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure it's not fucking... I love how you think that Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are in the middle of the Middle East during what the aughts, like there weren't even barely any years, and the odds of you running into two of these guys, there's like 12 of them, isn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, these guys were fucking aliens. Like who the hell's named Peter or whatever?
What about Judas? People aren't walking around named Judas.
There's not that many people. I think the Bible kind of ruined that name. You know,
kind of like Adolf.
Judas Priest. That's really it.
Yeah.
The Fanuc metal player.
Adolf is an unpopular name too.
Well, I mean, I don't understand why. It's a pretty cool name.
It's really a cool name.
Just because of what it's associated with. You know, it's not like you name your kid HIV.
No, it's not really a name, but...
Well, you can make anything a name. People name their kids Apple.
Yeah?
Something stupid. Remember that lady that named her kid Methamphetamine Rules?
No,
We talked about that.
How about
Was that a
Orangelo?
glitch?
How about these two guys, Orangelo and Lamangelo? I was trying to think of how to say their names because they're twins. They're black NFL players. This is now. I don't know how true this is. Bobby was telling me this story.
All right.
In their name, Orangelo and what did I say the first one?
I don't know, man. I think you're making
Anyways,
you're so high.
Lamangelo.
I mean, you're killing me over here, Larry. What the fuck, man?
Was named.
I mean, I am going to come over there and choke you out in a minute.
Listen
I'd probably
to
get better content. You
Listen.
snoring.
No, this is funny.
Oh, okay. Now you remember.
Yeah.
All right, great.
It's these two.
Thanks be to God.
These two NFL guys, African American.
You already said this part.
And their moms named them Lamangelo and Orangelo. And because when she was in the hospital having them, she was eating orange jello and lemon jello. And she named them basically lemon jello and orange jello.
I mean, I think you're...
But they fucking pronounce it Orangelo and Lamangelo. Yeah.
I mean, this is why we need a producer.
This is alleged.
Yeah, I know. We need a producer to fact check you, Larry, when you get too high. I mean, that sounds like the most...
What did you do? Kick your mic stand or something?
No,
see
why?
that big spike right there?
I didn't do anything.
See, wait.
I know, I can see the red right there.
And then you see, like, right where...
I see where it spiked. I didn't do nothing.
Man. No, but do you see back on your little track on the bottom
I see on
layer?
the track. You can see where it's...
A minute or two back? You must have got excited when I was telling that joke. So, yeah, Orangelo and Lamangelo. And
we're still going back to the story.
Really, really good players, I heard.
You have know nothing about sports,
like
too. Which is the funniest
Johnson
thing.
Or something.
Lorangelo?
Lamangelo and Orangelo.
You said the name wrong like 7 times.
I know, it's so hard to say.
Well, then why did you bring the story up? You don't even know if it's real. You don't even know the names. I mean, what is going on in that brain of yours?
Oh, man.
Like a fucking No, I do know. You just said what's going on. It sounds like a fucking train wreck in there. It's like that monkey playing the cymbals. You doofus. What are you doing over there?
So, yeah, man. It was fun last night playing. We played the show.
Oh, yeah, you had a gig
I don't know if I
night.
told you. I want to shout out to the people from Starbucks, David, Camille, Samantha.
One more, Larry. Come on.
Jonah.
Are you making that one up?
No, man.
Okay.
That's their names. They showed up last night at my gig. It was cool. You know, these are the kids that work at Starbucks in my area, and they're really cool. They're really nice to me.
Don't give them too much information,
cool.
all right?
And that's it. That was a fun gig because of that.
The life of a sugar baby.
Mary was there and Nina was there, the usual. No shirt. Nick was supposed to show up, but he's stiff.
It was fucking shitty out last night.
Yeah, it was.
Fucking bogus with this weather. I'm tired of it already.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. It rained the whole time.
That you were there?
Yeah, and then
it's an indication.
And then
of what's the
Lord cleared the skies when I had to unload my gear into the car, man.
Ooh, wow, dude! Did you see the rainbows, bro?
No, well, it was dark out, so there's no rainbow. But
did you see the burning cross across the street? No, I mean, whatever. Sugar baby summer's over, man. What are you gonna do now?
It's sugar baby winter, bitch.
You and your Ugg boots. Is outside shoveling the snow for Mary.
Hey, man, someone's got to do it.
Yeah, I know, to you. Well, barely. I mean, fucking A.
I do minimum shoveling.
Yeah.
You knew that.
I do know that because your driveway's gravel. The only people on the block with
actually, my driveway's back to grass.
Half of it is grass, and the other half is gravel.
It's like that show, Life After People.
I don't know what that is.
It shows like a building, you know, 50 years later, 100 years later.
When it's overgrown, like...
Yeah, trees growing through it.
People actually live in this house. Larry lives... There's tenants.
Life After People, but they're still alive.
Yeah. You're out in the front, smoking weed, fucking building a bike or something, doing something weird.
The fucking in nature's reclaiming my fucking asphalt and my fucking driveway.
Yeah, you should probably cut the grass in the driveway. Like literally growing out of the driveway.
Yeah.
It's not a good look.
Oh, I think I do like the look.
I don't think the neighbors
more
do
natural.
Either. Huh?
It's more natural.
It looks hillbilly.
I know.
You have like a bike out there, and then these.
Not anymore because of James, man.
Do you have another bike? Oh well, you know.
I keep that. I gotta lock my new bike. I put it in the garage, or I gotta lock it on a fucking chain outside my house.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
Fucking bitch.
That's all right though.
You know, I got the apartments down there, and any dirtbag, any random asshole could steal my bicycle, and it's somebody that I know. It just goes in figures, you know?
Literally, there's like 400 people down the street.
Could have stole my bike, and they didn't.
Never. And people walk by, and fucking they don't steal it. But
anyways, that's a whole nother world.
Yeah, we all know people like that.
Yeah, I'm sitting right with one right now. You got my fucking bike stolen before, asshole.
Did I?
Yeah, my fucking cruiser. That was my dad's. With the ape hanger handlebars and the 5-speed. And you're like, oh, it was locked up. They pulled it off the pole. And you came back all high. And I'm like, you fucking asshole. My green and white bike.
I remember this.
Yeah, it was the balloon tires. It was the beach cruiser.
I plead the fifth. I don't remember.
It was the best bike I ever fucking had.
Yeah.
I traded that bike for a fucking saxophone. You're such an asshole.
Oh, now you just bring up shit. Dude, what the fuck is with the airing of grievances? What did I do?
No, you don't remember.
This? Huh?
You don't even remember. That's how much I mean to you.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. I have to look at your ugly mug how many hours a week? I mean, and then we do a stupid show together? Come on.
Yeah, but...
You can wear a mask.
So can you.
Fuck you. You're the one that has a problem with me.
I don't have a problem.
You just said. I mean, we can fucking fight it out, man. I will move the mics.
Dude, man.
That's what I thought, sucker. We'll move that table over,
bitch.
And I will choke you out.
You'll choke my
like
chicken.
Yesterday's. Oh, jeez, that's probably what you want. Keep on doing hip thrust right to my face, you weirdo.
Whatever.
Get the fuck out of here. I wanted to do.
It's another crotch McGraw move.
What? Yeah, trying to face fuck your friends.
Hey, I didn't say that, man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing you'll be choking.
Uh-huh.
You ain't gonna fucking choke me. I'll fucking break your arm in two. I know the move, man.
That is the funniest thing I've heard today.
I did the move better than anybody in the class.
Who told you this?
I fucking saw.
You told. Yeah,
I watched what you did. I watched what Dave did. I watched what Sonny did.
Oh, really? You think you're better than Sonny now?
No.
I'm gonna tell him that.
I tried to emulate
I
what
hope
Sonny
he kicks
did.
you right in the fucking nuts, dude. See how you like
Sonny's
that?
the only guy that did it better than me, really.
Oh, the teacher, the instructor.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, I'm gonna work you over Tuesday, Larry. Oh, I work your ass over. I'm gonna
ready.
do fucking wrist grabs, dude. I'm gonna give you a bear hug. I'm just gonna slam your bitch ass.
You know what?
Around.
I'm
What?
kind of
I don't know
excited
what.
because this pack of
Getting all
cigarettes that
worked
I
up and
have
shit,
here,
yeah.
Mary's normally been nailing them down, and I've been really riding her.
Yeah.
And it's been like going on 2 days because she hasn't been smoking like crazy. So I'll be done smoking in a minute when this pack is done, because as soon as she stops hounding me to buy a pack, I won't buy
She
anymore.
smokes like a fiend. Too.
And then I will
They're
kick
fucking
your ass
crazy.
all over the fucking room.
Get out of it. You know that's how you got to the end of the story, by saying you're gonna quit smoking and then you can beat me
I
up.
was filling time while you walked out of the room,
Sounds like
man.
a fucking excuse to me,
That was a
Larry.
professional guy filling time when you walked out of the room to go get a cigarette butt out of an
I walk out of the
ashtray.
room and you talk about how you can kick my ass.
No, I didn't say that part until you came back into the room.
So I could hear it
I filled all the rest of that time with
your fucking
interesting fucking
filibuster
content.
bullshit about
Interesting
how you
content.
gonna work you over.
It's some
Dude.
good content.
Kick right in the fucking side of the knee.
That's what they call me, man. Kid content.
Jesus
The
Christ.
content kid.
The content
Used to
kid.
fucking ride with Kid Carson,
Who the fuck is that?
Doc Holliday and shit.
Jesus Christ. I mean, could you really just date yourself even older every week? Kit Carson. I mean, I think that's from like the 20s or the 30s.
It's from the 1800s, brother.
I mean,
He's a
even
cowboy.
fucking- well, okay. I'll give you that then. Are those the TV shows you used to watch?
No, those are actual real people from history. Doc
Oh.
Holliday. You know the Aces and Eights Dead Man Hand?
Yeah.
They call it the Dead Man's Hand.
Yeah, they sing
That
about
was
it
the
in
fucking hand
Ace of
that
Spades.
I think it was. I think that was the hand. I think it was Doc Holliday.
He got killed with, yeah.
Yes, that was the hand in his hand.
That was the hand in his hand. That's the hand he died holding.
Yes,
That was the hand in his hand.
that was the hand of cards he was holding in his hand while he died.
Dude, how about, man, I want to get on the list to bang Britney Spears. See her
Oh,
dancing with
man.
knives and shit, dude. That's awesome. She'll just bang anything.
Have a fucking little miasma of different pills and shit to get her all whacked out in different ways.
Well, probably uppers in the morning, downers in, or whatever in the middle, and then downers at night.
Spanish fly during the day.
You Bill Cosby? Spanish. Jesus, man.
Do they make that shit? Is that real?
Spanish fly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's real. I mean, I don't think it's an aphrodisiac. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, no
I think
shit.
I think roofie would work better than Spanish fly.
Well, I'd rather have the bitch be awake.
I think Spanish. Well, I don't think Spanish fly
So she
knocks
can
them
move
out.
around and fucking
It's like
shit.
with the funky Comedina. Was that Tone Loc?
I want her to fucking be able to jiggle around and move. I
But you
want her
just want
to
her
be
to be
knocked
super-
out from roofies.
Super horned up. That's what you want.
Yeah.
All right, there's nothing wrong
Fuck
with that,
yeah.
man. I mean, if that's what you want.
Slipper, offer her fucking.
I mean, should we
offer
beat
her
this
a
out?
drink and
Jesus,
fucking
man. Now
slip her
you're
some.
talking about drugging women. I mean, you really are on this feminism kick lately, assaulting women, and now you're drugging them.
I didn't assault women just because you think I assaulted her.
We assaulted one woman, not multiple. I think you'd have a problem. They'd probably all beat you up.
Oh man,
I'd pay to see that. You just fight 10
I
chicks,
didn't assault her, man. I was
hitting her in the ass.
with a fucking implement.
No, that sounds even worse, man.
Oh, I know. I realized it when I said it.
Yeah, I mean, I should call the cops on you. If there's anybody that's involved with law enforcement that's listening, 423.
If there's anyone listening in law enforcement, I want you to know that this bitch was like 50 or something. It wasn't like, some sort of unconsensual
Here we go
thing.
back to what Larry's
If I
talking about,
said
that
to
older
her-
women can't get sexually
If
assaulted.
I said to her, could I spank you with one of those planks that they chop
Well,
in
that would
half?
just be-
She might say yeah, though.
How do you know?
I don't know. You never know. She looked like she was down
Well,
for
she might
anything.
say yeah, but you never know.
She looked like she was down for a fucking good time.
So you're just going to start spanking a lady in class with a pad? I mean,
no, I'm
this
just
is your
with
this is
a
really
pad
depravity.
with one of those boards that they crack in half, something a little harder than the pad.
You want to hit her with wood?
Are they wood or fiberglass?
I mean, what's worse? I mean, at this point in time, now
because
you're
the fiberglass is probably better. It won't break.
This is like some Ted Bundy shit. All of a sudden, you went from hitting her in the ass with a pad to hitting her with a piece of wood.
No, I'm saying if you suggested that, she's the kind of chick that might say yeah.
And you got this from just meeting her once. You can tell.
Yeah, I could tell.
She's a freak.
Yeah,
that she wants to be spanked
Here's
in front
the thing,
of
man.
four dudes.
I stayed after her for a minute and talked to her while you were in the car.
You're married. Remember this, Larry.
I know, and she was just chatting with everybody, and she seemed like a nut. And so I figured
So you were
she's
completely
crazy.
attracted to her.
She's crazy.
You're like, oh, I'm going to talk to her
anything.
for like 15 more minutes and make Needles wait in the car. Yesterday's tomatoes. What the fuck, dude? Isn't that cool? And then you just nonchalantly walk to the car. Ah, I was talking with fucking Jung Lee or whatever her name is. What the fuck, dude? I'm just sitting here waiting.
She had a regular name.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, just like Matthew and Mark and
Summerflower or something like that?
No.
Cherry Blossom?
Her name's close. Her name is Jasmine.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Very close.
Very
Summerflower.
I tell you, you can't trust the enemy.
No,
She might be
you're
a plant.
right.
Another fucking plant
And
in our
that's
class.
the first thing out of your mouth. It's like, yeah, I was talking to that new chick, and you're like, that's the enemy, Larry. What's wrong with you?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I don't trust those people. Still. I mean, I shouldn't
That's
sushi,
generations
technically.
removed. You think she's still fucking under the influence?
Yeah. The Chinese and the Japanese, they
You're
sit on their
definitely still
haunches
under
and they
there.
wait to spring. Like a tiger in the bushes. Or actually, like a tiger in a rice paddy.
So,
And then they get you when you're slipping, dude.
It's Hidden Tiger, Jumping Fucking Lion, or whatever that movie.
Hidden tiger assaulting woman, that's your name.
Exactly.
It's like, watch out for this guy.
So you know what? I'll fight that chick again.
Oh, man, Larry. I mean, I know you will. Gingerly, you will, too.
Very gingerly.
You loved it.
Now that I know the rules and shit,
What's
I didn't
that?
know.
Not to hit him in the ass?
Yeah.
I mean, someone told you. I mean, you do like the 30s with you. You just can't be touching women, Larry.
Speaking of 30s, there was this girl, and I'm like, I can never remember your name. How about if I just call you Doll? And she's like, okay.
Who?
I don't know. I can't remember
You
her
said
name.
that to her?
Some chick last night that's always at one of our gigs, and I can never remember her name.
Why didn't you ask?
I did, and I forgot again.
Well, why didn't you ask again? Why didn't you ask Steamboat?
I keep forgetting. It's one of them people you just can never remember the name.
Well, I hope she's not listening. Very sorry.
Probably not. I never told her about the show, so if she
that's
stumbles
probably
on
good.
it, fuck whatever.
I don't know. It's very difficult
That's what
to stumble
happens.
upon this thing. I mean, whatever. I mean, you're forgetting people's names. You're assaulting. You're really starting to lose your mind. We have to put you in a home soon, so you can at least I'll do all under one roof. You can assault women and do your shit.
In those homes, man, it's pretty fucking dope. They pass out Viagra and shit. They're having orgies, those people.
How do you know? Have you ever seen
That's
one?
what happens.
I mean, I've heard about this.
Yeah,
But-
it's crazy, some of them.
What else do they have to do?
Nothing, man. You got nothing
What do
to
you
do.
want? I mean, I know that STD runs rampant, or STIs, or whatever they call them.
everyone's
Runs
got
rampant in there.
UTIs and STDs and fucking everything else. Anything
Everybody's
with
just all
letters.
diseased up.
Yeah,
old.
chlamydia,
Oh, can't keep their hands off each other. Fuck, man.
HPAP or whatever. Fucking people needing pap smears.
What?
I don't know, man.
I mean,
I'm
geez,
just
you're a real
saying
fucking
shit.
doctor today. You got a lot going on for you there. Pap smears. Fuck, dude. Oh,
Isn't that a procedure they do in the vagina?
yes, Larry. That's a procedure they do in the vagina.
I thought so.
Like a child. At least you didn't say butthole.
Oh,
That would've been a
man.
lot
I know that's not it.
No, you know that's not it. But no, that's funny that. Excuse me. that he picked you to fight the girl. It really makes me smile.
Well, it shows that he trusts me, that I'm not a fucking offender.
Well, if you just
once I was reprimanded, I didn't.
Once I was reprimanded.
Once I realized what was going on.
Oh, yeah, you just changed your story there. You're just getting it ready for the cops.
I never did it again after that. Once he said, "Higher, Larry," and I went, "Huh?" and I hit her again.
Well, anybody was looking.
And he says, "Higher," and I'm like, "What?" and I hit her again. And he's like, "Higher, dude." Oh. He's like, "You can't." And then finally I got it when he said, "You can't hit her."
You told us this already. I mean, how many times do you want to tell
everybody
you're assaulting women?
It took a long time to get it, man.
It doesn't take a long time at all. All you have to do is look to your left and see what we're doing. We're literally doing it right next to you. It's so fucking weird if I'm hitting Dave in his ass.
Oh, man.
Don't you think like that? Like,
I think Sonny hit me in the ass.
That's a good way to, you know what I mean? Now you're bringing down him with you.
No, because here's the thing. When it was time for me to kick and all that shit, that's when I had to work with Sonny, because he knew that I would fucking kill that chick. That I was a powerful puncher.
Now that makes me... He can just tell you're a powerful puncher.
Yeah, man, he's held the pads for me.
Oh, yeah, everybody's so amazed by Larry's strength and power.
He went, damn.
I mean, you're so strong. He went, damn. You're so strong, Larry. Is that what he whispered in your ear?
I hit the pad and he went, damn, dude, shit.
He's like, your fly's open. Like, damn, you kick like a girl.
No, man. He was like, fuck, man, my hand hurts through the pad.
Get the fuck out of here. Man, I don't know, smoking courage over there and talking shit. That's what you're smoking. Jesus, man. I got to give you a hit off of that stuff. No, that's funny,
It is fun, though, man. I want to fucking go out and spar.
Like with people on the streets?
Yeah.
You can do it with the homeless. How about immigrants?
Yeah.
We can spar against immigrants.
They might be fucking formally trained, though, because most of them are here as UN soldiers.
Okay. Well, this is another thing.
Just waiting for the phone call or the text to fucking snap into action and kill everybody.
Is this something that you believe in highly?
That's something I know.
Okay. I mean, there is...
Why are all these motherfucking military guys here? Military
No, which way do they lean, these immigrants, do you think?
Well, no, they ask them, what are you doing here? And a lot of them are saying, I'm a UN soldier.
Okay.
So, they're living in fucking tents.
Well, that's unsettling.
Yeah, very unsettling. Very, very unsettling.
But whatever, man, people want to let them in.
I heard they're getting I think it was 5 or maybe even 7 G's a month.
9,000. Well, in some cases, $9,000.
Dude, man, that's fucking, that's good money. And and also Biden told the banks to fucking don't question these people when they want loans.
Well.
What do you mean, well? What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you some
what
kind
the
of
fuck can I do? No, man, those are fucking fighting words.
Needles is
You're
a commie.
A son of a bitch if you say that. I'm going to fucking rip you off that goddamn couch. You almost got me to say it.
I'm glad you didn't.
I know. I'm trying to bite my tongue with
dear
this
Lord,
idiot.
Thank you for
dear
making
Lord, please
Needles
let me
change his heart.
Dealing with this retard and this idiot over
so
here.
Much.
Man, bring out the nastiness in me. Talking shit. Fucking asshole. You want to do your hit list?
Sure, man. We can do that. If I could, remember where it is.
What's that? Oh, your fucking list? What the fuck? It's usually right there.
We'll just do a truncated.
Is it up there now?
Straight up.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Everybody's great, and we're glad that anybody who's listening is listening.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
And I know that Ross is listening. I know Tiffany's listening. I know Matthew's listening for sure.
Jay,
Sherry, Jay,
Chris.
These are the people that respond to me and say nice job or what the fuck.
And
you guys
fans
crazy.
that we've had from the beginning. So we're gaining a little memento too, which is awesome. Thank you for listening.
But here's the other thing, man. We're building up. We're working on our 2 million worth of followers. Because the first 1 million didn't tune in, so now we're just gonna start on this for 2 million. So we're almost up to like, I don't know, 15 million followers. No, something like 12 followers now. No, we have like 1,000.
Okay, all right, let's get at this.
We're getting up there. We're getting the numbers higher, man. It's really exciting because we have
really
almost 1,000 followers now.
eh?
We want to thank you people because it's because of you guys tuning in, and it's fucking amazing, and we love you. And you know, we're just doing it because we want to do it, but it's really fucking kick ass that people are actually listening.
Just gonna ramble on today.
Mind. Yeah, dude, this is sometimes what happens.
Is you just rambling on stoned?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just want to, say
right
thanks for tuning
it.
in, and I really appreciate it, man. It's fucking great. It kicks ass. I fucking love it. You guys are a special kind of people, and I don't mean special education class either. I mean actually special.
Now you're demeaning the people that listen.
No, I'm not, man. I'm saying that they're fucking great.
Okay.
You guys are great. Okay, Needles can't understand English, so next time I'm going to do it in Mandarin.
No hablo inglés.
I'm going to do it in Mandarin so he can understand next time.
How about after groveling apology, HIV Charlie makes TV comeback?
Who's HRV Charlie?
Who do you think? Charlie Sheen.
Oh, that's
It's
great.
on the headline of the National, or on the front page of the National Enquirer.
Fuck yeah.
What a great rag this thing is.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Sorry I got distracted for a second.
No, that's okay. Speaking of HIV Charlie, though, I want to also say thank you for the studio time to Tom's Free Clinic, veterinarian, and car service joint. You guys are the best. You really are. And thanks for clearing that shit up for me with my car. I appreciate that. And the cat.
And your colonoscopy all in the same day.
Mm-hmm. If you do your scheduling right, you can get all that shit done and kill 3 birds with 1 stone at times. Truly a one-stop shop. Charlie Sheen's been there.
No, dude, my mind just went blank for a second. What do you call it? Shit.
Oh, shit on a shingle.
Yeah, I forgot.
What's wrong, man?
Nothing. I don't know. Let's end this shit. I completely my mind just went blank.
That happens all the time with Needles.
Yeah,
His
right.
fucking mind is a lot of blank space up in that bitch. It's like the void. Into the void. You go in one of his ears and little fucking mini rocket ship, and you're like, wow, look at this place. It's huge in here.
Well,
There's
yeah,
nothing in
technically,
here.
if you're in a mini spaceship and you go in my head, everything's going to be huge.
Yeah, but it's easy to fly around because there's nothing in the way.
Oh, so you're insinuating I don't have a brain? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, dude, that's how the joke works. Gosh.
What about my eyes and stuff? Nothing connects.
Well,
there?
yeah,
It's
you
just
see
an
the
empty
backs of
space.
that shit.
Just see the backs of
You
my
see
eyes.
your eyeballs and shit like that.
I mean, this has been a real joint-heavy episode. Let me tell you. All right, let's end this bitch.
All right, yeah. Seriously, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for listening. We love you.
We'll talk to you next time. Have a fucking great day. I'm Larry.
And I'm Needles.
Peace.